and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to see, to me at least, some very exciting World of Tanks replay. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. You know the drill. The tank in question is the Object 283, which I was so fortunate to get permanently last year in Christmas. The DPM itself, not much, talk about. I mean, it's okay. Not the best, but it's okay. Okay aim time, okay accuracy, the way I have set it up. It's not the highest DPM because obviously I don't have a gun rammer. This particular build is made for when I get into a matchup where I feel like there is the need for another scout. For instance, in a matchup with only one light tank or spotter on my team or each team, I will probably go for this setup. Build mod wise, I have light alloy mounting points. I have suspension arm tuning. I'm using anti-reflection highlight. I have scouting slot because I can use that to when I'm using standard equipment as I am at the moment. So my coder optics gain additional bonuses. And finally, I'm having advanced durability reinforcement to decrease the aiming speed. The aiming speed can be a bit tricky to accept this build or in general. The statistics here are a bit off because I don't have a full repair crew yet, but you can, on tanks DG, you can set the repair skill to a certain amount of percentages. So this what it look at the moment does look like. For itself, I mean, gun feels okay. The only problem I find is that on over longer distances, the shell velocity is kind of holding me back really much. And so it takes something. It takes some time to get used to quite low shell velocity to be able to hit your shells or shots over longer distances. The heat, so there's a premium rounds is heat, which doesn't lose any penetration over distance. It's okay. It's only 300 millimeters. It's not like the tank I'm comparing to the M103. Which have an amazing 340 millimeters of heat pen. Now, let's just quickly look at the 3D model. I have compared it to a tier 9 heavy tank, which I kind of love. One of my first, favorite tier 9 favorite tanks I had in the game. As you can see, it has 258 millimeters of standard pen or penetration on the standard rounds. I mean, and the frontal armor is holding okay, so if you can hide this whole front area of the hull, you are fine. You can get away with some side scraping. Problem with the Object 283 is that it feels extremely great in a good match up. But if the opponent starts to shoot high penetration heat or high caliber guns at you, shells at you, your armor won't really hold up. So that is also a factor when I'm choosing to use the setup I'm using today. The game loaded me into the glacier map, which is obviously a window map. I had two choices to either, in my mind, to either go up to the hill and then rain DPM from above on their side of the middle part hill. Or I could go for the support / spotter version, and then go and try and spot targets for my allies or teammates in the southern part of the map. I obviously chose to do the spotty bodies thingy with, of course, commander's mission and coded optics. And hence, the commander's mission is to enable me to easier spot targets behind bushes or vegetation in general. because as you probably know, they negate 20% of the foliage and the bonus your tank is getting from it. I immediately go into to this bush here in front of me, trying to see if there's any aggressive scouts. And then the RU is spotted in the middle, trying to contest the hill. Luckily, oh, yeah, luckily our light is getting there first and gets to do his thing on the hill. And then immediately recognize that, and then thinking I want to extend the vision towards the northern part of this flank, while keeping an eye on some easy sort of free damaging shots into towards the middle. I'm also aware of that if there is a medium in near the middle with enough view range, he could actually spot me when I'm crossing some of the open parts or open parts in between the rocks in this flank. I'm asking for fire support, and I was wondering what those two behind me were shooting at the moment. To be honest, and at some point, I also kind of politely ask what they're doing. Let's just say it like that. I have no clue what he was firing at. He didn't hit in my view anything, but yeah, he did his thing and what thought were the optimal choice. I'm just annoyed. To be honest, I'm a bit annoyed because that CS 63 is kind of the biggest issue for our team, because in that position he could can get easy shots into to those trying to head on to the middle part. And I can't really contest his DPM alone. That was satisfying. At if our team, I don't think it was as satisfying for the CS 63 there. Okay. Instead, we are not, and they lost one of their top tier medium tanks, which with a ramble bench and a good crew can actually have a really high DPM. And obviously extremely high mobility. I was waiting a bit to see if the T-54 and the FE would join my song. If you don't know, there's this little sort of not rubber, but the landscape is providing somewhat of protection, because I can hide most of my hull, which is really weak, as I showed earlier. Sorry. This Centurion 71 has a really weak hull, so as long as I can I'm able to shoot him and hit his hull, I'm just free damage. And then the FE is doing that. I were about to take the easy damage on the FE, but then again, a kill is a kill, and they lost yet another tier 10 medium tank. And the M60, along with the M48 pattern, is actually one of the few tanks that could, if they have the right equipment, it could actually have something silly like 490, 500-ish meters of view range. So that could actually be a threat for me later on. So I was quite happy that got killed in the game. Here, to be honest, again, I'm a bit annoyed that the FE is not just pushing, because, yeah. But in retrospect, and apologies, we do is apologies are suited, that yeah, it would have been stupid just to push forward because of the type for heavy and for speed, which could easily have clipped the FB and then put this flank in serious risk of falling. Trying to find the easy shot and the cheap easy shot with the standard ammunition. That's a bit of a miscalculation in my driving skills. Pass over that part, please. In the moment, I was a bit concerned about the 7, but now seeing now more relaxed, obviously, than when in the battle. He can't possibly spot me because he's below me. He shouldn't have line of sight in my direction, so for this location in general. Bit of a love tap bomb instead of to trying to entice him to move so I can get forward and spot things for him to shoot at. I'm also very conscious about where I stop, where I'm positioning myself when I'm driving, especially this tank as a scouting tank. Yeah, I were about to take a kind of a snapshot at him, but I decided to use my intuition skill. Okay. Then change to the premium ammunition. This has 300 average millimeter, on average 300 millimeters of penetration, which should give me more than enough penetration to actually deal damage to him. A bit of a mistake by me is that I don't change back to the normal or regular ammunition. And then I went for the kind of hoped or crossed my fingers that the RNG were on my side this time. I went for the tracking shot to try and enable the feet to try and get a shell into him. And besides that moment, I was for a brief second there, I was a bit annoyed that he didn't get the kill. But yeah, he did, and I was happy, very happy, very happy. For an average gamer like me, this is already a kind of a good game for me. A huge bummer for me because I kind of knew that the Jagdtiger would probably be here. Yeah, I'm very lucky that he didn't do any damage to me, like considering buying a lot of the checkers. On the other hand, I probably used all of my luck with that by not taking damage there. And I'm concerned about shooting because I'm not sure whether or not he has the re-range to spot me when I've been shooting or after I fired. I was holding myself to be able to try and increase my chances of actually hitting beside the armor plate, the increased armor plate that is around the gun shield. Is the gun shield. And I try to ping on the map to tell my teammates where I'm trying to spot next, hoping that the FB yet again will save my ass. Deal the damage I'm spotting to him. Hello there. Remember me? And now, I mean, I were considering going the other way around, but I was again concerned about how the Jagdpan C100 and the other TDs that were remaining, how they were positioned to the north. Because there is a gap there they could have used. So I took the fight with the Jagdtiger, well aware of he could easily give me like 600 damage with one shell. Yeah, I accept that, roll the dice and accept the damage. Sorry. I could have left the kill for the T-54, but I mean... Not a kill steal, but a kill secure is a kill secured. Now it's basically a matter of cleaning up the rest of the enemies. Still have to be a bit careful though, because I mean it is three tier 10 heavy, not heavy, tank destroyers. The alpha damage alone on the Hori and the Jagdpanzer could easily have killed me. So again, kind of a roll of the dice for me. Bit lucky that I didn't die there. But hey, sometimes you have to seek out your own luck. Hoping for an easy side shot. I should just have fired there. I should fire. I know I'm not interested at this point to play chicken with the 170mm gun, the Jagdpanzer 100 has. I was like, yep, it's B1, you go for it. You want to? Then of course it's getting killed. Yeah. If we quickly look at the post-game stats, you can see that it is uploaded to whatreplay.eu. Title says Quickie Baby inspired spotter build, gave me an ace tanker, which it did. So obviously I was inspired by his video I saw about the same tank and thought I was going to go. So the result, an ace tanker, spotter, end of guard, duelist, and fire for effect. Pretty much hit half the team, more or less. I were number 1 in XP and number 2 in damage. Funnily enough, it's the 183 that is on top of damage, which I had a bit of. Well, to put it lightly, I was like, I wrote my opinion about him during the game. If you didn't notice during the gameplay, then if you want to, you can see my opinion in the video by turning back, starting over, whatever you like. I made 3,278 damage, and I made 3,206 assistance over the course of the battle. I got over 90,000 credits profit. Hello again. One quick thing before you leave. If you made it this far, I am so stoked if you have. If you like the video, again, like, subscribe. You know the drill. If you want to see me live when I'm playing video games, I also have a Twitch channel. A link to that would be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time, hopefully. See you soon.